August marks 5 months since a massive fire at the New Providence landfill ripped through Jubilee Gardens and impacted several neighboring communities, forcing hundreds of residents to evacuate from their homes. Now, the ordeal is still leaving a bitter taste in the mouths of residents who told our LaDawn Davis that while they are not looking for a handout, they have still not yet received the assistance they were promised by authorities.
If you visited Jubilee Gardens back on Sunday, March 5th, billows of smoke could be seen in large pockets throughout the community, making it not only painful but impassable for residents to evacuate and authorities to conduct assessments. The lingering smoke was the remnants of a massive fire that erupted like an inferno at the New Providence landfill. Fast forward to August and the environment is cleaner and homes seem livable again. But for resident Angela Ramming, efforts to rebuild are extremely difficult for her and her family. She says all she wants is reassurance that more help is on the way.
From the fire to now, if you come out here any morning or late afternoon, you can still smell it. So we're still in it. And nobody said nothing to us. Our new MP, Mr. Don Saunders, well, we saw him. We know probably there's nothing much that he can do now, but we saw him and we gave him our concerns. But up to now, nobody said nothing. Nobody said, well, look here, we're going to take 1 month of your mortgage, because if we don't pay our mortgage, we won't have any house.
Albertha Duncombe says she can't sleep at night as the odor from the dump site still lingers and is impacting her health. She later reminisced on evacuating from her home 5 months ago.
That was on a Sunday. I smelled the smoke coming inside the house, but I didn't know that was the dump. So after I opened the door, the smoke was so bad, the smoke knocked me back. And I had 3 grandchildren inside here. I told my son, Christopher, I said, try help me find my grandkids. And so I hold one and he's fine too. It was difficult for me. I couldn't see, and I see my eyes running water from the smoke now.
20-year Jubilee Gardens resident Dwight Stubbs says the government should carefully consider either relocating the subdivision residents or the dump site.
The openness reference to decaying model. You're still smelling that, and then in the back, the vegetation starting to grow up. But we're still waiting for the government to try to, since this new government come in place, to see what the deal is going to be, you know.
So what are you hoping for?
What I'm hoping for? Remediation of the dump, some restoration to your home. Me, I lost 2 of my sheds, so I need to be compensated for that.
Meanwhile, public analyst in the Environmental Monitoring and Risk Assessment Division, Anthony Ryan, told ZNS News on Sunday that a preliminary environmental assessment report was conducted on that fire at the New Providence landfill on March 13th this year, and the follow-up report on May 28th. Ryan didn't reveal the findings of both reports pending permission by authorities. As the government continues to find a suitable company to take over the day-to-day operations of the New Providence landfill, residents are hopeful that a resolution to this ongoing issue is met pretty soon. LaDawn Davis, ZNS Network News.